Welcome to Mount Wachusett Community College and Veteran Services. My name is Bob Mayer and I am Director of Veteran Services. You may ask what kind of services we provide. Well, first, there is a Vet Center, Veterans Lounge, in room 138 on the first floor of the Gardner campus, adjacent to the library. It's a place where you can use one of 8 computers, some of which have CAC card readers. You can get coffee, there's a television, microwave. It gives you an opportunity to work and relax with like-minded students. And of course, as you can see, we have nothing but the most luxurious of accommodations. In addition to that, the Veteran Service Office at room 144, just down the hall, you can get help with your VA benefits and certifications. I don't have to tell you that the GI Bill can be somewhat of a maze. We can help you navigate that maze. We also can provide referrals for VA healthcare and other services. We'll talk more on that later. In that office, there is also a small lending library of textbooks. If we happen to have a textbook that you need for the term, we'd be happy to lend it to you for the term at no charge. One of the other benefits available if you should be using GI Bill benefits would be to join the VA work-study program, which gives you an opportunity to work for minimum wage for an absolute tyrant. Veteran Services falls under the umbrella of Student Services, which quite frankly is the best-looking group at the college. In Student Services, you'll find Bob Mayer, myself, of course, Director of Veteran Services. Amy Labarge is the Coordinator of Disability Services. Sarah Savoy is our primary certifying official. Ann Reynolds, C-Campus Advisor. Melissa Manzi, our college counselor, all under the leadership of Jason Zaleski, our Dean of Students. We also work with other veteran service providers, and in this case, VA Transition Care Management. We have a transition care manager every Monday on campus, on the Gardner campus, that can do an initial counseling, especially when it comes to applying for or signing up for VA health care or referrals for clinical help from either the VA hospital in Northampton or Bedford. Also coordination of telehealth services from the Gardner campus, and a myriad of things that can range from acquiring a DD-214, applying for voc rehab, or applying for a change of discharge status. We also work with other providers, including a local nonprofit in Gardner, the Wachusett Veteran Outreach Center. They provide visits as needed by an outreach specialist for initial counseling. There can be referrals for clinical help. They have on-staff counselors. They have emergency and long-term housing, including women and families. And they have a food pantry. We also work with the Veteran Homestead, which is now under the umbrella of the DAV. We have an MOU with the Northeast Veteran Training and Rehabilitation Center, which is a residence very close to the Gardner campus. And in addition to that, we often do community service at the Veteran Victory Farm. We work with other veteran service providers from the Massachusetts Department of Veteran Services, the SAVE team, Robert Harrington and Carolyn Jetty. We also work with area veteran service officers. Mount Wachusett is fortunate to have 3 faculty mentors who are offering their services just to offer general advice when you may have a question and if you're uncomfortable going to someone else. We have Jim Bigelow, an Army veteran, Elma Eubanks Archbold, also an Army veteran, and finally Otto Bolanis Vargas, who is also an Army veteran. As a veteran student, you will automatically have access to the veteran students of Mount Wachusett Community College Blackboard Site, which is a good place to find information on what services are available and some of the things that you may need to navigate, again, your benefits. Just as an example, there are, areas for job opportunities, there are tutorials, there are web links. If you go nowhere else, check out the money portion. This is a good way to try to keep you from wasting money that you deserve, that you have earned. So please check that out. Are you anticipating a deployment? Contact me. The college will make every effort to try to help you in every way to make it as painless as possible. But every situation is unique. So as soon as you know that you're anticipating deployment, let's talk. Veteran Services, to sum it up, it is essentially the place to go when you're not sure where to go. And if you need to be told where to go, come see Veteran Services. And here are the key contacts for you. Thank you. I look forward to meeting you.